Pickaxe.
5, 4, 3, 2, live, Michelle.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 941 of the Video Game Outsiders podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Michelle Madison.
And I, of course, am your John Jacobson.
And I am Generation Rye. How's it going? How is everybody's week in gaming?
Good. I'm excited to talk about some stuff tonight. Not safe for work games tonight. John, you've put Zoe to rest. That
Real
was fun
games.
last week.
Zoe,
Real games.
I know, and the thing is that other game I got it. I haven't played it yet. The
Femdom 3. That's for next year.
I guess I have to bank it.
You bank it. So,
Yeah.
Of course, right now we are live on twitch.tv/John and Michelle. We do it every Tuesday from 9 to 11 p.m. Eastern. If you guys miss it, you can listen anywhere podcasts are. You can also listen to bonus shows during the week. Some, what are we doing this week, John? A micro?
I think so,
A
yeah.
mini VGO. We do that once a week. And then also there's the back catalog of 20 years and ad-free versions of this show.
And
if they
Sups,
want that.
the most exciting.
Sups. I hate that show.
No, you don't.
I hate it. John just talks about food and the weather, and it's a struggle. I get lectured if I bring up games. I was told, we're doing the show before the show. Why are we doing the show before the show?
I want to do the traffic tonight.
All right. Well, yeah, there'll be traffic on Mondays. That's there if you support us. So if you want to get all the
Lane
weekly
closure,
bonus shows.
That's Michelle's.
It's lane closure. How do they do that, John? If they want to support the show and get the weekly bonus stuff?
That's right. Go to videogameoutsiders.com. That is our website. When you get there, there's a red dripping premium button. Go ahead, click it, lick it, slam it. Go to the next page, sign up and become a member of Club VGO. Once you're in, you are in, and you unlock our entire back catalog of over 20 years.
Sounds like
we've
a
been
gay
doing this
cruise
podcast
ad.
for 20 fucking years, and
Oh
every
my God.
single week, stuff's happening. Okay,
Yeah.
not just these shows, okay? There's John's show, there's Micro VGO, there's
You're supposed to
Warcraft
be a John
Outside.
show today. What happened?
I know, I'll do it tomorrow.
right.
There's going to be a Warcraft Outsiders soon. Got the big release coming.
Well, I mean, yeah, WoW comes out next week, the Warcraft expansion. So I'll be bringing that up probably on the real show on February 3rd or March 3rd. Wait,
Yeah.
wrong month. Yeah.
Are you gonna contact that real estate agent?
Oh, yeah, because you can look at WoW housing on Zillow now.
No way.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's
you
like
can. No,
Zillow.com/Warcraft or something.
Yeah, but you can email
That's hilarious.
that orc guy at Zillow.com. Is this an AI like agent?
It's
like
probably an AI. Yeah. I want to inquire about the house on plot 12.
because they have listings on the Zillow Warcraft site for houses and stuff, and you contact either the Horde or Alliance agent.
Yeah. We'll get to
securing
that
it.
when WoW comes out. Also, the show is sponsored by Loaded.com. We're giving away Resident Evil Requiem. Congrats, Homeless Zombie, for winning our art contest. He did a very funny Brazzers spoof with Leon on the couch with us standing behind him. Come to Discord if you want to see it. He wins a copy. Also, we're picking another copy just in the giveaways channel. So thank you, Loaded.com. Check them out. Formerly CD Key, same team. Same name, no, different name, same deals
Different
on
name.
games. Different name,
Yeah.
but cdkey.com still goes there. cdkeys.com still goes there. Loaded.com, check them out. And yeah, Resident Evil, I'm excited to talk about in a couple weeks as well. So we got some good games coming up. The chatters here want us to talk about the snake in the grass, Jeff Keighley. A lot of people still blaming Jeff for High Guard,
I know.
which,
and all those people lost their.
Well, when you do a bad job, you sometimes lose it, you know?
Just like any other
Yeah.
job in the world. If you do a
Yeah.
terrible job and you produce a bad product, you might get laid off or
No one.
downsize
There's
or
no
anything
vision.
like that.
It's just a bunch of. It's a hive mind. No one can take a stand on anything. That's what's wrong with
Well,
gaming.
they kept saying that there was lightning in a bottle. It was toxic
Yeah,
positivity.
right.
Everybody there was blowing smoke
It
up
is
their own
toxic
ass.
yes.
Well,
You
that's
can't
what it is.
work with people like that. You can't
it's
have a
toxic
relationship with
positivity
people like
because
that.
everyone's
If somebody's always
afraid.
positive about you and doesn't call you on your bullshit,
Yeah.
then you're going to produce shit.
Like
and that's
someone's
what
got to
happened
say
there.
that character's fucking lame. Don't do
Yeah,
that.
this looks stupid, Mark.
This game
okay?
is
Yeah.
not a game. It's a game mode. We're releasing a game mode.
Exactly.
Like it's not like.
And so they were all blowing smoke up each other's ass, and they released a
Right.
shit, and then they're mad at the consumers.
they're
It's
making
not my
posts
job
like
to fluff your nuts. If
I
you
lost
make a
my
bad
job
game, I'm gonna say it.
and I'm devastated. You know,
Can you
it's
fluff
like
a nut? I don't know.
right.
But
Well, Steven Spokane
Damn it,
lost
Mark.
his job at Subway, and he's sad. So,
well,
what
listen,
are we
game
gonna do about
developers
Steve?
are a protected class, okay? Especially fat chicks with blue hair. We have to caretake them, all right? We need to be nice,
Just temper everybody's expectations. Like don't set everybody's expectations higher than they are. Come out with the
Yeah.
game that people want to play and don't overhype it.
Don't overhype it and
give it
brag
the
about
last spot at the
former
Game Awards.
Well, hang on.
devs that you
I'm just
removed from the Steam page.
I'm gonna defend them a little bit on what you just said, though.
No, because you're gonna blame Jeff for hyping them.
Well, their plan was to shadow drop it, and Jeff said, "No, I love this game. Like, let me show it." And then they didn't say a peep after he showed the trailer. They didn't.
Do you think it would have affected the?
No.
Listen.
No.
The cream
Game
rises to
wasn't
the cream rises to the top. Okay, so obviously it didn't connect with anybody. Okay, but their plan was to shadow drop it.
Yeah.
And
I don't care if you shadow drop or
they were
sabotaged.
sabotaged.
It's still a bad sabotage. They were sabotaged. They are mod.
Yeah, I think it may have
They were
gotten
sabotaged.
They were
It
sabotaged.
may have gotten a higher influx at first. Like
That's a
higher,
William
Yeah.
Shatner joke, Michelle.
Well, I don't know. William Shatner.
I think more people would have played it on like day 1, day 2, but then it would have died off like just as bad.
No, it wouldn't have been enough to keep the game going and supported to keep all those
No.
people working. You know, I don't
That
think Jeff
relooted
lied
game
to your
had
faces.
9 players yesterday.
I like how Jeff like backstepped a little bit. He like stutter stepped because he was like, it was a game I thoroughly enjoyed in the test phase. Like he's saying, even Jeff admitted he didn't like it once it came out. He's like, well, I did like it when
he
it
feels
when I
bad.
yeah, like I don't know. I can't blame the guy. It was a bad game. If it was fun, people would play. You know, nobody is
Well,
out.
that's I say the cream
Yeah.
rises to the top, so it didn't rise.
So like
So
some
Didn't
games we
rise.
have tonight, they rose to the top despite
yeah.
what people are saying about it.
what's
I
that?
know.
Which one?
I know. I've been a
Mewgenics?
Mewgenics hater. I have been. Ryan has been hyping up Mewgenics, leaking in the Discord, John, if you could believe it.
But
he's been hyping.
Michelle,
I've been
people aren't
saying I
hating
don't
it
like
for the reason that you don't like it. It's they're mad for other reasons.
What do you
and
mean?
we'll
Yeah,
bring
I
it
saw
up.
some weird
We'll bring it
stuff
up
about that
Yeah,
guy.
it's
They don't like
stupid.
him. Is he? I don't want
People
to know.
don't like certain people that meowed for free in the game, so they're trying to boycott it, and
okay.
it's not working.
That's so
but there's
stupid.
such a variety. There's like 150 different meows,
Right.
and
Oh, God,
you're
it's
not going to
so
like
stupid.
everybody. So
yeah.
just kill the cat
You
and
don't
move
have-
on. Like
Exactly. You don't have to share the exact views of every voice actor in the game. I don't want to know this
Exactly.
stuff.
Don't like the meows? What do you?
Well, they
Not the
let
physical, not the
streamers and
people.
YouTubers
Yeah.
do like meows, so they probably like let's say Asmongold did one. Like people got
Oh, I
mad
see.
because
Yeah.
he was in Monster Hunter or something. People got mad. I
Markiplier
don't like
did
Asmon. Yeah,
Ethan and Hila did like it's. There's people with certain views, but who cares? It's just a fucking game.
I don't know. We don't all have to share the same brain. Anyway, all right. So
No.
let's move on. Oh, also, I want to mention we're giving away Gunnar Fallout glasses, the Brotherhood of
Gunnar.
Steel aviators. They look pretty decent, I think. So check them out
They're
in our
pretty
Discord
cool.
as well. Check them out at gunner.com. They have a bunch of Fallout glasses coming, coinciding with season 2, I think that just ended, and a bunch of stuff from the show. So these are just like typical aviator looking glasses. John has them in hand, so we'll pick a winner for that. So check them out at
I do.
Gunner's website and on our Discord at videogameoutsiders.com. All right.
All right, we got a lot of ground to cover.
We do.
Lots.
You know, the big Diablo 30th anniversary event went on, and I didn't watch it, but I kept seeing all this stuff popping up, and I'm like, oh, what's happening here? The Warlock is kind of what happened. It was released for Diablo 2 as a DLC that cost $24, but it's also the other class coming to Diablo 4, the next expansion, and then they're also putting it in Diablo Immortal. So there's never been a Warlock class in Diablo. Only enemies that you fought are like bosses. And as a Warlock lover, which I know you are too, John, I did pick this up. I do like Diablo 2 Resurrected. I've played it before. I've talked about it before. But something they did is they released Diablo 2 Resurrected Infernal Edition on Steam. And that does include the Warlock and the original game, or the rebooted game. And it was being pushed because it's also Steam Deck verified. So it's kind of good controller support, which is kind of new for Diablo 2 as well. So I didn't try it there. I did own the game on battle.net. I picked up the $24 pack, which is just for the character, which is a bit pricey.
It is. But does it
that's
change the
Blizzard.
game a lot for you, you think? I haven't tried it. I'm going
Well, I mean, it's just another character to play.
Right.
You know, I have
But
a
you got a
goat
tank
man with
following
me
you
right
around?
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel comfortable. I feel safe. Okay, I have a
With
goat
the goat man?
Yes.
Is
and
it
I
like
just-
the guy from SNL, Goat Boy?
No. I don't. Well, the thing with the Warlock is you can have like a demon out, but you can also kill one off, sort of like WoW. You could kill one off and get their powers. So you
Right.
can have like one with you, kill one to get powers, do another one to do something else. So they're doing a lot with the Warlock class. That's definitely going to change. It doesn't just feel like a reskinned like sorceress or anything. No, like there's a lot going on. You can be a straight caster, but there's a lot going on with the demon play. I don't know if that's a term. Yeah, the demon play.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
This is not that. This is not.
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
Not
not everything I say is sexual. The demon play. You kill one.
Well,
one's
I don't
by
know.
your side. You
that
sacrifice
sounds like
one.
a late night thing. I don't know.
I don't know. Demon play is not a late night thing. I knew when I said it, you guys were going to say something, so I already set myself up for it. It's fine.
Yeah.
But the thing with Diablo 2 Resurrected is, and I did play the original, and I did play it when it came out. It is hard to go back to click to move after doing WASD in PoE 2 or Diablo 4. Like, it's just, I don't love click to move as much. I know that's how the game was built. They did have WASD in Diablo 2 Resurrected, but they removed it like last year. They couldn't get it right. I don't know why.
How do you not get that? How can you not get that right?
Because just the way the game was designed, the movement, the camera movement or something. But I mean, there's ways to tackle it.
But isn't the controller kind of WASD-ish?
I don't like controllers.
It's the same inputs. It should be.
But because I know I played this on my Xbox a bunch.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the controller was kind of smooth.
Yeah, no, I imagine it plays well with controller.
If you turn a controller on, you should be able to map the joystick.
I'm not going to go through all that.
Like, I know it's a
just
lot of
saying,
work,
like the movement on it, the flow of it. Like, I don't know. I kind of wish they would work on that a little bit. Like, if you're going to do a true Resurrected, they also didn't put in ultra wide. Yes, I get it, because the game was designed where the mobs came off the screen on the sides and you'd see them.
It's computational.
But this is really just like a reskin. Like, there's just like it's the original game, but they put like a graphical layering over it. It's not a true reboot. And I really would like to see an actual Diablo 2 actual reboot. But this game is good. Diablo 2 Resurrected is good. I think it's worth looking at if you've never played it before. Maybe pick it up on Steam with the Warlock. It's going to be an old school ARPG vibe if you never played Diablos. And look, it's kind of impressive that Diablo 1 was 30 years ago and we're still talking about Diablo. Diablo 4 is still doing its thing. We're still talking about Resurrected. They're still releasing new content for it. So yeah, nothing really bad to say. It's actually getting well reviewed on Steam. People are like, wow, the first time a win for Blizzard here. Like, people are happy with the pack that they combined it. I think it was a good move for them, because if they just put the Warlock on Steam for $25 and then the game separate for like $40, people would have flipped out. But the fact that they coupled it together and threw it on Steam, I think was a good move for their Steam reviews. But yeah, John, you played the Warlock a little bit. You went into Diablo 2 Resurrected. What are your thoughts?
No, I didn't. I didn't play it.
You told me you bought it. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't play it though.
Oh, all right. And you never will. If we're
yes,
being
I
honest.
will.
All right. But speaking of Diablo, I know, John, we were both looking forward to this game. It's not out yet. The demo is out. It's called Dark Haven. The reason why we were looking forward to it is because it's from the original creators of Diablo 1 and 2. And some of those guys went on to actually help work with Grinding Gear on Path of Exile 1 and 2. I'm not sure if it's the exact people, but finally now they've decided to kind of launch their own Kickstarter for another game, an ARPG called Dark Haven. And I'm thinking, okay, good. D1, D2 people, this is going to be awesome. They had a lot of the PoE guys playing, and I've been watching it for a few months. It looked okay on screen. I guess I couldn't really see what was happening, because once I got in the game, I could see that it was quite confusing, because the look of the game is not Dark Haven. It is not D1, D2. It looks more like D3. It's Disney-fied. There's big cartoonish goblins. It's
really?
Fortnite character models. It's Disney-fied.
But like the cover art, like the album art, we want to call it, looks kind of badass. That's what attracted me to when I saw that
I
demon.
have the most helpful review on the Dark Haven demo right now, because I said that, John. I said on the cover art, you have a cool, badass looking skull man, but I get in the game and it looks like Disney. It's Fortnite torch.
Well, that's the complaint about World of Warcraft right now.
It looks so bad. They'd have to redo a lot of the art. But honestly,
why are they following the lead of Blizzard and WoW?
You're bragging about. So when I heard D1, D2, I'm like, okay, great. They're finally going to get back to darkness again. And that was the big complaint with D3. A lot of people were happy that D4 was darker again. And so I expected this to at least be dark fantasy, gothic, whatever. It's not. It's kind of like some sort of Greco-Roman Fortnite or something. And everything, this just seems like two dudes vibe coding. Like, this is like pre-alpha demo. Like, nothing about it was like impressive. I'm sorry. Like, I want it to do well because I love survival crafts and I love ARPGs. Right. They have destructible environments. You can build in it. That's supposed to be the angle of it. It's an ARPG mixed with like a crafter in a way. So it sounds like something I'd really love. But there was no gore, no blood, no darkness, no nothing, no.
You could jump.
You can jump. That's great. You could, when you shoot spells, like the ground under you gets destroyed,
unique.
and you can destroy like rocks and stuff. Like they're making like the destructible environments, like just the engine. Like that's the impressive part of the game. Like, I don't know. The combat felt okay enough, but once again, their WASD implementation was pure shit. The camera doesn't feel right with it. You can't turn the camera with the mouse. You can't bind the mouse. I had to put it on middle mouse to turn the camera. They wanted me to rotate the camera with Q and E. Like, I don't know. It, like I said, it doesn't feel like. Maybe they're catering to kids for money, Badger, but like kids don't know what D1 and D2 are. They weren't alive 30 years ago.
Those are old school mechanics and tactics that wouldn't really work well with like today's youth. So
I don't know. I feel like when you're bragging about finally from the creators of Diablo 1 and 2 comes a new ARPG, you're looking at the people that are probably 35 plus who grew up playing these games. And, you know, you're not looking for this 15-year-old kid. And that's what this looks like. It looks like a kiddie Disney game. Like the talents.
But
and
again,
stuff,
that's the complaint I'm hearing about WoW now, is that it's Disneyfied.
well, yeah,
Disney-fied.
because a lot of the old guard left and the new guard came in. But this is supposed to be the old guard. You're the old guard. You're back. You're making a new ARPG, and you give us WoW, Disney,
for
Fortnite,
the modern gamer.
Torchlight. Wow, look, you can build. Okay, no, you got to do more than that. And like I said, it was. I can't say anything blew me away about this, but it is pre-alpha demo. But I'm just like, I'm very like they sucked.
Well,
all
it's
the,
early. Maybe they'll take all this feedback.
I don't know. Yeah, I hope they.
But
get
what if it comes
feedback.
out 3 years from now? Like,
well, it's going to be $40. You can kickstart it.
yeah.
Maybe they'll redo all of the art, but like their systems, like I don't. What's going on here? Like, yeah, that's great. I can shoot a cave and it gets destroyed.
John's got a point though. It is pre-alpha. Like that could be 2 years from now. It could be.
Yeah,
well, that
so
can't
far
just
they've
be an
raised.
Excuse, though.
They've raised $100,000 so far, and they're looking for $500,000. And they have a month to go, and only 1,200 backers. I don't think that's a runaway
This
hit,
isn't
honestly.
going to happen. And Steam Next Fest is next week. They released the demo early. You can try it now. Look, I want it to succeed. I just don't get what the fuck they're doing. And this does a lot of money to do what you're asking to do here. And
well, I mean, $500,000. That's not much of a runway here to make this game.
What is it? Just 2 devs for $500,000?
No, I don't.
That's what-
I said
don't
it
think
felt
so.
like 2 devs
Maybe.
vibe coding. I don't think it is. I think I mean, I don't know how many people are on the team. I want it to do well, but what is happening? It looks like shit. It kind of feels like shit. The UI was like shit. Everything was shit. Like, I mean, I guess the combat was okay.
Things are not good.
Things are not good here. And I was excited for Darkhaven, but honestly, the demo didn't impress me. I don't know what's going on with the reviews. They're very positive.
All right, so
People
here's
are
the
like
listen
licking
to
the
this.
crack of these people.
Okay, well, it lists all the devs that worked on it on their main page on their website,
Okay.
moonbeast.com.
Yeah.
So we have 2 people. We have 2 people that worked on Diablo. We have 5 that worked on Diablo 2. 1 that worked on Nox. 5 that worked on D2 Lord of Destruction, 3 that worked on Diablo 3.
There's talented people on it.
4 that worked on Hellgate
That's
London.
a lot though. $500,000
2
is
that
not paying their bills.
2 that worked on Torchlight, 2 that worked on Torchlight 2, 3 that worked on Marvel Heroes, and 1 that worked on Diablo 4.
Ooh, get rid of the person who worked on D4. That's what, no, I mean, look.
But that's like
obvious-
$500,000 isn't going to pay their bills.
What's
so
I'm
like,
saying?
It might be a
it's not
passion
a
project
runway.
for them, though. It might be a passion project for them. But,
Right.
like, you know, I don't know what you're doing with your vision. I don't think it's going to work. And so I have concerns, but I want it to do well. I want every game to be an ARPG. I want loot falling out of the sky. No, I think Darkhaven, check out the demo and give feedback. Really, give feedback. Leave a review and tell them what's wrong with it. And hopefully they'll listen. But I'm concerned about that Kickstarter. I don't think they're going to get it going, really. All right. And then also I played some more Neo 3. I know we kind of covered the demo extensively 2 weeks ago, but I did go back in. It feels good being outside of the castle gates. I do like the open field design. I want to bring up again that for people, because I've been talking to my sister about it too, she won't try the game because she doesn't want the Souls. The Souls tag is scaring her. She loved the last Assassin's Creed game, so she likes martial arts games. And I think people should take a look at Neo and not let the Souls tag scare them. It plays a lot faster. The gearing and the loot is less Souls-like. There's a lot of, you can kind of overgrind an area and out level it a little bit like Elden Ring and kill a boss if you are having a problem. There's a lot of fun stuff. Like I just started finding a bunch of like smithing tech so you can craft your own like gear set, and gear can really change the way the game plays. The one thing, like I said, I still don't love is swapping between both forms, but I have been trying to be a ninja as much as I can. Like the ninjutsu, which is like the spells, you can kind of attack from range, then get in close, and then get back out again. So I'm trying to like take advantage of that.
It's
as much as I
definitely more
can.
fun as the ninja.
Yeah,
There's no doubt.
I think that the combat's just fun. I think the open world is cool. I mean, it's not perfect. I think a little bit of the traversing the environments feels a little weird. The verticality doesn't always work with jumping, for me at least. And I am using a mouse and keyboard, and I bound jump to R. So maybe I'm retarded, probably. But
That's
like,
the R.
Yeah, that's the R. No, it just feels like there is some annoyance where you can't get to certain
verticality
areas.
never works good in these games. Like
I
there's
feel like
always
the
issues
one
because
thing
they
I'll
try
say
to
about-
stop you.
Yes, the one thing I'll say about the last Assassin's Creed game,
But you could
They
fall in assassin people.
they did a
Go ahead.
better job with the climbing and the ledges and all that. And
But that was open world RPG. This
Yes.
is linear Souls-like, where they don't want you to go past the bounds of the game.
instead
right?
of climbing the ledge, they want me to run around the long way.
But
and
there's
kill
like
the
a
people who
stealth
do the
element
gate
though
and stuff.
in this game
So,
though,
yeah,
where
you
you're
have to
on
retrain your
rooftops.
brain.
But there's stealth to it, like you're on rooftops
So,
hiding.
I don't
and
think it feels that Soulsy to me because Elden
Yeah.
Ring still has classic Souls combat, a little slower, a little more methodical. This is fast paced and it just feels good. Like it
I
does.
thought it was
it's more
Soulsy.
like Ninja Gaiden.
I don't know.
-ish.
When I think Souls, I think of a certain type of Souls combat. I don't think of a
But if you
fast
play
paced
not
arcade.
the ninja, if you play the other one, the samurai is more traditional, methodical,
So,
slower paced combat. Where the ninja
I think John
kind of
gets what I'm saying when he's bringing up
I
like
do.
Ninja Gaiden.
I do get
arcade-y,
it's
like-
more like Ninja Gaiden. But so
Yeah,
when I think of Dark
it
Souls,
is.
I played the first one. I think the most, and I was a
Yeah.
guy in armor, a suit
Right.
of armor, walking like a half mile an hour.
Right.
Right.
There was
Right,
And
other.
there's
yeah.
combo moves and there's
Yeah.
there's spells and there's action. I mean, there's just like a lot going on where someone isn't going to get a Dark Souls experience. I
Yeah.
mean, so
No,
does
you're
Souls
right,
like
you're
just
right.
mean a game is hard now? I don't know. I mean, to me, it's not that hard because you can out level and then go kill something. So it's as hard as you want to make it. Like I said, a God gamer
Right.
is going to rush through this game, go straight to bosses. They're not going to craft gear. They're not going to grind. They're not going to out level. They'll just be able to do it because they're that good. I'm not that good. So
No, that
I found
tank guy.
myself, I found myself running around like I just cleared a cave. I killed a woman with high heel shoes. Johnny would have loved them.
I know.
I killed her in a
Red ones?
cave. Yeah, no, they were brown. I couldn't kill her at first. You know what? I was like, fuck this. I'm going to try 2 or 3 times. I left the cave. I went around. I killed some mobs. I got a level or 2. I came back in and I killed her. So like I said, if it's kind of like a good gamer would have probably just killed her after a couple of minutes and they wouldn't have had to do what I did. But it's the option is there with the open world stuff and the events and things to do that I kind of enjoy that, like going to different parts on the map and exploring. So I think Neo 3 is really good. If you like the second one, I think you're going to appreciate this one. I think if you like the last Assassin's Creed game, you like martial arts stuff, go try the demo. It's 8 hours long. You're going to know whether you like it or not. Don't be scared of this Souls tag. And that's what Boom is the same thing. Is I won't touch it because it's Souls. My sister said the same thing. I'm over Souls. I can't after Elden Ring. I'm like, okay, all right. But
Elden
I
Ring
think-
was 5 years ago.
I know,
No,
but
what,
it like
4
scarred her
years
for
ago?
life. She followed like an 80-part guide that like Fighting Cowboy did. And she like got through Elden Ring and she just like,
I did that for Demon Souls. Fighting Cowboy had a
it like
frickin'
took the
Demon
life
Souls
out
guide.
of her. She's like, I never want to see a Souls game again. I'm like, okay, I get it, it's fine. But I think Neo 3 is pretty good. So check out the demo, and I've been playing a bit more of that. Running around like Naruto, John. I thought of you because you're always talking about the Naruto run. You're basically
yeah.
doing the Naruto run throughout this game. And I've been running around like an idiot, just like a ninja, being as range as I can, and just having a good time. So I'll play a bit more of that, and I don't know what else is coming up. We got, like I said, the Warcraft expansion next week, and we got Resident Evil coming out. And then I did turn on Mewgenics. I won't talk about it. I'll jump in, Ryan, when you bring it up. I know it's been very popular. A lot of people talking about Mewgenics from the Binding of Isaac guy, but I'll save that for when you guys bring it up. And I am just drinking some water with true lemon.
We have breaking news.
Breaking news.
I this is unverified, but
What?
Unverified.
so
Breaking
Jeff
news.
Keighley's Game Awards show has the president of Tencent on the board of
So
the
what?
show. They showed Highguard last, and it comes out that Highguard was funded by Tencent.
Yeah, but Tencent is their hand in everything.
Tencent, yeah, I was gonna say
This
they're
is
put frickin'
tinfoil.
hand in
I'm sorry.
everyone's
What?
pocket.
Tencent has like 10% of every company.
Uh-huh.
They own
I
part of
know,
Blizzard.
but there's
right?
a conflict of interest there.
Oh, shut up.
What do you mean?
Yeah, but I doubt that.
Here
the
we go.
Highguard
This is the
dev
news story.
Told Tencent. that they
Tencent
talked to
secretly
Jeff. That would've-
funded Highguard.
Because they want us to look like shit. Haha, American, you fail. Play shit game, we win. That's what it is. We know what they're doing. I think you guys have it in for Jeff
This
Keighley.
is from Game File
I think
News.
Jeff Keighley meant well. I think he liked the game, honestly. I think it just shows you that he doesn't really know what the fuck he's talking about. Like, what's good.
So apparently Wildlight Entertainment...
I don't think he played more than 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Chinese gaming giant Tencent was the undisclosed lead financial backer of Wildlight Entertainment. And the president of Tencent is on the board of the Game Awards. Connect the dots.
Everybody in games is on the board.
That guy. Yeah, there was no communication there with the Tencent guy.
How do you know?
He probably had no idea. I'm just saying there was very unlikely. If there's just
breaking news: Polygon, Highguard's funding secretly
Polygon,
came from
they're known to be
Tencent.
right. Yeah.
All right.
They hate everybody.
This is it.
there,
This is breaking. This is developing right now, everybody.
Yeah, like get Kotaku and Polygon in on here. Let's get The Verge. Let's see what
else
they
is
think.
breaking that we can cover right now. Oh,
Listen.
Nancy Guthrie, they found a tissue 5 miles from the kidnapping. They found a tissue.
You know what, though? I heard Keighley was a huge Titanfall fan, and these were the creators of Titanfall and Apex or whatever. I think he truly was excited about it.
Possibly.
I think Cece says he's compromised.
He's compromised. Yeah. All right.
You guys are silly. All right, John, you had a big gaming week.
Well, I played 3 games. One of them was Mewgenics.
Yeah, let's wait
Which
for
I guess
Ryan.
we'll let... Ryan, I'll let you lead that.
Let him handle that,
All right, so... All right, let's talk about this God of War game.
Yes, Sons of Sparta, that they dropped that at the PlayStation event.
They shadow dropped this, and so I just saw, like, you know, the blurb about it, you know, 2D God of War game, okay? Now, this is something that I've said in the last couple of years, that they should really revisit the original God of War, you know, which is more like isometric-y, but like, you know, real small characters doing stuff. Like, why not go back and make a basic God of War game? So when I heard about this 2D God of War game, I instantly thought, oh my God, they're actually doing what I was thinking, right?
Well, they are remaking the other ones, too.
They're remaking the whole trilogy.
But they should revisit that whole formula. But anyway, like, so I go on the I go on the, like, the store page, and I'm like, what the fuck am I looking at? It's like this is not even remotely cool looking. We have Bobby Hill is the main character that you play from King of the Hill.
I can't unsee it after you said that. I cannot unsee that.
Yeah. And so, and then also, I guess David Jaffrey,
he's been going nuts on YouTube, and
who's one of the creators of God of War.
Yeah.
And he, you know, David Jaffrey and the guy that made Mewgenics and the guy that runs Double Fine, they're all kind of like, people jizz about these guys, you know? But like,
egotistical in a way?
No, but like Tim Schafer, like, you know, they have their fans, right? I think David Jaffrey does, but he never really delivered after God of War. He did do that.
He's trying to be a YouTuber now. I heard he said some stupid stuff, but on this case, I kind of agree with him. He says, this is not God of War. David Jaffe trashes side-scrolling spinoff. He's like, no one wants to play as these kids. You have a clip, right, John?
He made Twisted Metal, right? Isn't that what he made?
Yeah, but he's also said some ridiculous shit, this guy. I don't follow him.
With making, nobody wants kids. We don't want to play as Atreus. We don't want to spin off as Atreus. We don't. Why do you guys keep making games about like 15-year-old boys? Leave me alone. Go to Epstein's Island or something. Whatever the these people like. I don't know what they're doing. But leave me the alone.
Leave me alone.
Who's bothering you, dude? Don't
I put up this video yesterday about my thoughts on
a lot of people picked up his quotes, a lot of articles.
And greatest or more, most the level.
It's a long ass clip, but okay. So basically, he's upset about this, and you know, I have to say, I felt the same. I had the same emotions about this because you know, Kratos is a badass, right? And I'm looking at this fucking 15-year-old kid, or I guess he's 15, and basically what this is Kratos is telling a story to his daughter.
And that's where you're like in the story. That's what you're playing out.
You're playing as young Kratos.
So it's a bedtime story to his daughter?
Yes.
That's what you've done to Kratos?
God.
Yes. And so you hear his gruff voice every now and then narrating what's happening to his daughter. And his daughter's like, tell me, Daddy, what happened? I guess Kratos ended up killing his daughter and wife in one of the games. That daughter later is killed by him. But anyway, So he's telling the story about him and his brother, the childhood they grew up, you know, in ancient Greece or whatever the fuck this takes place, and that's it. You're reliving his childhood, okay? And so this is a Metroidvania game, Ryan, okay?
Yeah, which I thought, I honestly, after watching the Castlevania preview for that new one that they got, and then I saw this, I was like, oh, maybe I'll be down for this. I've been really into Metroidvania.
Well, here's the okay.
I saw more, and I was like, well, I don't know.
I hate the art.
I hate the art too. I completely hate the character design. The voice acting I read was adults that they pitched up, like the voice. Yeah, they pitched the voice. That's why I read this. Okay, so so this game is a Metroidvania. It's exactly what it is. It takes place, in Kratos's hometown or whatever, and you're basically doing these quests, going out, leaving the town. I'm very early in the game, and I haven't really been motivated to play a ton of this, I have to fully admit, okay? But what I've played so far has been very, very boring. And I guess the first 4 to 5 hours of this game is extremely boring because you have very basic abilities, and it's going to ramp up over time, right? But right now I got a spear, I got a fucking head, I'm advancing the talent tree and getting more moves. But the combat, to me, I just don't really care about it or like it. You have a dodge roll. The one thing that's unique is that as you have an attack that uses your mana, and it's a softer attack, but when you kill the person, they will basically drop health that you absorb, and that's the only way you can heal. But there's bonfires, you're saving at these bonfires, you have talent trees, you have towns, you have crafting.
You can't play co-op, I've heard, until you beat the game once. People
there's
also
co-op
didn't
later
like
in the
that,
game. Yeah,
which is a
there's
weird choice.
People are refunding for quality for
this is the first God of War game to be poorly rated, apparently.
Yeah, but here's the thing, and I'm being honest here. I think that if you stick with this game, it might be rewarding somehow. Ryan, I could see you liking this, or even Matt Bradford.
That's how Metroidvanias are, though. The deeper you get, the more rewarding it is. You feel fulfilled with all the stuff that you've unlocked and the gear upgrades that you've gotten. It feels good to run around with those.
Do you know, I have encountered so many things I can't do yet, right?
Yeah, which is typical.
It's I need a double jump. I don't have that yet. I need a grappling hook to get that chest up there. I don't have that yet. I can't open this door yet because I need all these these shard things. I've encountered so much stuff that I just can't do. Right, and I've been just running around, going back and forth all over the map, just trying to basically level my guy up, get more abilities. I did encounter this first kind of boss that did kick my ass, and so I retreated, and I'm going back to town trying to level up and getting these orbs so I can advance the talent tree and all this stuff.
Do you lose your progression points when you die, like a Souls?
No.
Or do you?
No, I didn't lose anything. And when I died at that boss, I literally just spawned right where he was, right before you come to him. But there are bonfires that are save points, but I only died once, and it was on that boss. So I don't know what happens if you just die anywhere. But when I died at the boss, they just put me right back at the entrance to the boss. I don't know.
It's getting bad reviews. It
is getting bad reviews, but I see something about this game that might be okay, but it's just okay. It's a 7.
Yeah.
It's a.
When you compare it. So the first thing that I look at for Metroidvania is the art style, and when you compare
art style's great.
The most
it's
recent,
horrible.
Yeah, when you compare it to the most recent Metroidvanias like Silksong, Neo, Nine Souls, they all have a very distinct style, and they look unique and they look appealing to the eye. I don't know. All of them look very good.
Well, the backgrounds I like. The backgrounds are really interesting at times. It's
People
funny.
Also just don't like the direction they're taking Kratos. Now he's telling a bedtime story to his daughter, and
that he later murders.
Yeah, they want a little bit of.
And what was it in God of War
masculinity? I guess back
where it's all about talking to the kid.
Yeah, it's like they say musicians shouldn't fall in love because music starts sucking. I think whatever they're doing to Kratos, I'm concerned for his future. Jaffe, I don't agree with him on a lot of stuff, but he did say we're tired of playing as these kids. We're tired.
But you could have did
forcing
really
us to play
something
as his
badass.
son.
Give me this incredible Hulk guy that's just destroying everybody. Instead, right now I'm playing as fucking Bobby Hill with a spear. It's just not. It's not cool.
A power fantasy. It's not cool. Right.
And I don't know.
You don't have to defend it, John. Like
I'm not defending it.
You said it's like there might be something that could be
I'm conflicted
okay.
about it a little bit. I have to fully admit.
Because of the name on it. If this was some no-name mobile game, nobody would think about it. And that's what it looks like.
Yeah, you're right.
Like they hijacked the God of War name,
There's
which
things
gets
about it
people
like
interested in, and then you look
the
at it,
combat's just not good. But I don't have really great abilities yet, so maybe I would like it a little bit. You know, like right now I can't jump and stab down with a spear, and I don't have enough points to get that yet. Like I've been trying to get that, and I had like 500 coins, whatever the fuck, and I used that for a better melee attack. But I really wanted the spear, and I'm like, do I keep going till I have 1,000? And so I cashed out. Whatever. It's like that kind of game where it's like I have 500, I can unlock this ability, or do I go to 1,000 and get something better with a ranged attack later?
So let's say the graphics look cool, and you were playing as Kratos, and it was badass, and it was dark, and it was adult feeling.
My
you'd
memory
be more into it, or is it your eyes?
I'm a bit.
I would have tried it.
I'm a bit sick of Metroidvanias. Period.
Pixel
what
art,
I really wanted though, like I have fond memories of like the PSP, like God of War games and stuff.
Right.
Like I want them to do that level of a low res game, like that kind of game, you know. Whereas the last few God of War's game on the PlayStation 5 and 4 have been like, you know, super close camera, giant Kratos, you know, just like a really modern, presentation. I kind of miss the old ones where, you know, he's really small on the screen doing
they're gonna
shit.
Remake them. They said a couple of years.
I know,
early,
but let's make a new one though. Instead of making this slop, like
why did they go this direction? It doesn't seem like people are responding to it well. You know,
no, they're not. I know they're
about
not.
Jaffrey. It's got bad reviews. I'm hearing a lot of shit about it online. So they missed the mark.
It's also like the wrong audience. They're all into like the third person action RPGs. Where they're kind of almost branching out to see if they can get like casting a wider net to get more people playing.
I know. So Kratos Kart is coming next. I get it. Like,
that's right. Yeah.
Super Smash Bros. God of War.
Yeah, Fork is right. I mean, the God of War games 1, 2, and 3 were very savage. There's nothing savage about this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was a badass. Like he was a fucking monster.
Right. That's too toxic
garbage.
These days.
No, I'm kidding.
What is their obsession with making? Nobody wants kids. We don't.
Like what does he say? Like, what are they doing to me?
Sabotage the.
Oops.
He said, "Leave it alone." I don't know why. What is that noise?
Sabotage.
What is that? John.
What?
Ryan.
I don't say
Somebody. What are you playing?
Not me.
You say sabotage. I say sabotage.
Sabotage? What are you? Oh, he's playing a William Shatner joke.
Is that right off the VHS tape?
He was doing
God.
a voiceover for something, and he said sabotage, and the
I'm supposed to know this?
The audio engineer said, "Yeah, Bill, it's pronounced sabotage," and he took like. He took it like he was really offended by it, right?
Yeah.
And he like doubled down on it. He says, "You say sabotage, I say sabotage," and he wouldn't concede.
Silly.
No, he didn't.
No,
he wouldn't concede.
That was like me when I was 5. I would never admit I was wrong.
Yeah.
These days, though, I'm okay. All right. So you also played Mario Tennis, right? Or Fever? What is the true name of this?
I got the fever.
Is it really Fever? Mario Tennis Fever?
I got the fever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, what's so feverish about this?
So, all right. This is Mario Tennis Fever.
Is it like the most like the one before it, or is it more like the old Mario Tennis, like the one we
The
all
GameCube one?
want it to be?
Oh, the
like,
N64
right?
one?
Yeah.
Well, I've heard people say this feels like a GameCube era game.
That could be good.
I was gonna say that could be a good thing.
So I would kind of compare this to Mario Kart in a way. This game.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a lot going on here. Lots of options using tennis, just like Mario Kart. Like,
okay. But there's no karting.
So they added all these different modes, and the big new mode here is called the Adventure Mode, and this is like an RPG kind of a thing, a story, and basically Daisy Michelle, she's sick.
Is that Luigi's girlfriend?
I don't think so. She's just Daisy. She's sick though. She's in bed, and the only thing that's going to save her is a golden apple. Okay.
Princess Daisy is widely known as the official love interest of Luigi.
I don't think that's true though. I've never seen that. Is that?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's it.
Well, I know more Nintendo lore than John does.
Peach is Mario, Daisy's
Yeah.
Luigi. And,
I never
what's
see
name?
her like fawning over him though.
Well, she likes to play it cool. You know. All right, so Daisy, Princess Daisy, Luigi's
when did they
girlfriend
get
is sick.
together? Like
They're
Daisy-
childhood sweethearts.
Like Daisy's not in the Luigi games, Luigi's Mansion. Maybe
She's
I don't
not a fucking
What?
star-hungry bitch like Peach, always out there with her tits out, and she's
Yeah.
just wanting attention all the time. All right, but she's
Yeah.
there. Okay.
So I'm reading it's hard to master, John. Just like
Well,
they
let's.
say the same thing about Ace.
I need to
Doubt
back
it.
up. I'm going to go through the game modes here. Okay, so the adventure mode. Again, Daisy's sick. She's in bed. Okay, it's bad news, and we need to find a golden like apple or fruit to save her. Okay, and so they all go on an adventure. You know, Mario, Luigi, fucking Wario, and Luigi, Waluigi. They go on an adventure to find this apple, and they do find the apple, and it turns out it's a fucking trap, okay? But they get the apple, and they're turned into babies. All of them.
Oh, because all the babies are in this too. Yes.
And so now that you're a baby, you've kind of lost all your tennis skills that you had, okay? And so they need to defeat all the bad guys with tennis, but because they're babies, they need to train and get their skills back,
How does
okay?
a baby pick up a racket?
I know. Well, so the adventure mode is you basically completing all of this myriad of challenges. You have like this passport book, and you're getting stamps for every ability you're learning, and raising all your stats and stuff. And basically, you're playing mini games like straight out of Mario Party, to get this experience. And then after that, you go and do like a match with this ability that you're learning against the AI. I mean, against CPU, and that's kind of what the adventure is. Okay. And it's okay. I mean, I did play it for a couple hours. I only think it's like maybe 4-ish hours long, the adventure mode. I think it's just kind of like a bonus thing they threw in here, but a lot of people are focusing on the adventure mode as like the meat of the game, which I think is probably wrong. I think adventure mode, like Ryan, is more like the exploration mode in Mario Kart, you know?
Yep.
And the main event is the actual racing, you know?
The racing and like here I'm reading online. People are grinding the rank ladder online, and that's where you want to play. You want to play against other people.
Exactly. Now, the big thing they added to this game are something called fever rackets, and these
God.
they're fever
Is
rackets.
it called fever because she's sick?
Oh God, I didn't even think of that.
Tennis fever.
I think.
Isn't that
Whoa,
like a thing?
I think
Does she have the tennis fever? Is that what she's got? She's in bed with the tennis fever.
she does have a fever. I didn't even connect
Yeah.
that. Like,
She's giving everyone AIDS.
she's got a fucking fever.
Yeah, that's the fever. That's what I'm saying.
Oh my God.
I know.
Great
I knew you
connection.
would. Yeah. I mean, I was wondering, but maybe we'll do a
She
lore
does have a
episode.
fever.
We'll dig in.
She does have a fever. She's in bed. That's the whole setup of the adventure mode.
Yeah, it's the fever.
She's sick.
Yeah.
She got a fever.
She's got the tennis fever.
All right.
So
Anyway, so
when
the fever rackets are the big change here, okay? And you can unlock all these different
fever
fucking
rackets.
Yes, they're
That's
fever rackets.
Stupid.
And so you
This
can
is like
unlock
what some guy
all
would call his dick.
So you can unlock all these different rackets that are kind of your ultimate, and each racket has a different thing. Like the first one you get is like a fire racket, and so basically when you fill up your meter, you can use that thing and just charge a shot at the other side of the court, and then that side of the court is now on fire. And if the other player touches that fire, they're incapacitated for a few
Cheating.
seconds, and you could totally just like do shit. And then I unlocked one racket that like does like a big shadow. It does like a shadow version of yourself. So there's like a clone of you on the court, so it's all confusing. So you're unlocking all these different things. And it's almost like these really unique ultimates for the character. And so when you do like these tournaments, like the tournament mode is more like Mario Kart, where you select a character, you select a racket, and then you're basically trying to complete all the different like difficulties of that. And as the more you play, you unlock more courses or courts or whatever you want to call them, more rackets, more characters. There's like 30
Is there like a
characters.
toad ball boy? Like a caddy and other
No,
games? you can get different
but
ball
here's the
boys?
thing:
Looks like-
the tournament mode, Michelle, which again is like the main like Mario Kart GP, whatever you want to call it. It's a 1-on-1 match. It has commentary from the Talking Flower.
Oh God.
This fucking Talking Flower, they are doubling down on this guy. Okay,
Yeah.
I know was he in Mario?
He was in Mario Galaxy, I think.
I think so, yeah, or Mario Odyssey. I don't know. He was in one of them. but whatever. They're doubling down on this fucking flower, and I don't know if it's because they're coming out with the flesh flower soon.
Yes,
but
the flesh flower is releasing in March. You're going to get one.
Yes. So they're doubling down on him. He's everywhere. He's in the adventure mode. He's the commentator for the tournament mode. And the tournament mode, again, it's kind of like Mario Kart GP. Pick your character, you pick your racket, and you go and play matches and trying to get through all the different levels. And then they have the thing called Trial Towers, which is a tower that goes up 10 levels, and you're basically just trying to defeat each character on each level, trying to get to the top. If you lose 3, it's over. They have local play, game share. There's like an online room you could start, invite your friends in. They have ranked matches, which doesn't interest me, but Ryan, that's probably a lot of people are going to spend time in there, in the ranked matches. There's a lot going on with this game, okay? And they have like these special matches too, with this mix-up mode, which has just like ludicrous games where the court changes. Like they have a Mario Wonder court where it's if you hit the flower, it just changes the whole court with pipes in the middle and stuff.
So there's like a campaign mode, there's like an adventure mode, there's a multiplayer mode.
There's straight up tennis. There's a lot here. Like there really is. It was
worth $70, so it sounds like there's a lot going on.
I think that I could spend a lot of time in this if I really wanted to. And I have to say, I kind of enjoy Mario Tennis more than Mario Golf, I think. Like, I just do, I think. There's something.
Mario Golf was very short and very bland. And
but wasn't the last
opinion,
Mario Golf
unfinished.
game also kind of like an RPG with housing and stuff?
Yes. I don't think there was housing, but it was...
There was a town, though, with trainers and a village, wasn't there?
Yeah. It felt very lackluster. It came out during COVID.
Yeah.
And it was very short. It was unfinished. They were releasing golf courses like later.
Yeah.
Like 2 months later. It was really bland and like... me and my wife were looking forward to it, and we did not have fun with it at all.
Yeah, I remember playing that on my deck. I guess it was during 2020. I thought there was like some town you went to with people you could talk to and get training or something.
I don't quite.
Am I remembering a different game? I don't know. But I don't know. I actually do like this game. I recommend it. I totally do.
Honestly, it looks better than Aces did. Aces didn't grab my attention either. It felt kind of boring as well.
Yeah.
In compared to what I expected, at least. But this looks like I might actually pick it up down the road if I ever find it.
Yeah, I would think of it. I think of it as like a Mario Kart with tennis, like with all the different things. I mean, Mario Kart only has really 2 things to do, right? The open world and the tournaments.
Yeah, and then online.
And then the online. This actually has more varieties.
So you always playing tennis as the babies?
No, only in the adventure mode.
Oh, okay.
You can play them in the other mode, though. No?
But you can. But in the adventure mode, you turn into babies and you have to get all your skills back.
Another thing where these games kind of thrive is couch co-op, too. Like playing against your friends and stuff, which is like a plus to these games.
It's loaded with that shit, by the way, because it has like local play. It has game share. Like you could play like 4 players on 4 switches in the same room with one cartridge.
Cool. That's really cool.
Can you Wiimote swing tennis?
Yes, you can. Yes. Okay. Yeah, that's one of the mode 2s.
Yeah, and you can ride your wheelchair and all that too.
Yeah, but one of the modes is using the Joy-Con as like a Wiimote to swing. Yeah.
They got wheelchair tennis. It's coming to the Olympics.
So yeah, and I also played Mewgenics, and we'll get into that with Ryan here.
That's right.
I'm drinking a Harpoon Rec League. All right, Ryan, what's going on over there?
All right, so we had a pretty big week. For me, I got my PC going.
Yep.
Everything's running smoothly. Thank the Lord, it's awesome.
I'm glad a man had to come in and fix it for you. That's good to hear.
Shut up.
I know, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
Don't let
I am embarrassed. I should have done it myself, but between time and a little bit of confusion.
You had a man do it. That's fine. All right, go on.
Yeah. He's a better man than me. No, so I played a few games. High on Life 2 came out this week.
Oh yeah,
and it is coming out with some mixed reviews.
Yeah,
it's basically the same gist from the last one. You got your absurd and crude jokes, your crude humor, your big blobby aliens, your crazy wacky guns and knives, and you're an assassin, or you're not an assassin. You're like a hitman essentially, and it's all the same crap. It's not running very well, even on this brand new beast of a computer I have. It's weird performance issues. It's like the screen glitching out, the stuttering is unreal. Although the game itself looks really good graphically, like for this cartoony / realistic look, it's not running good at all. And that's a major complaint in the community. Nobody's really enjoying it. They're saying they want to enjoy it, but it's not running good on PC. I don't know about console, but basically the same that you got with High on Life 1, which I didn't play, but I'm seeing a lot of people say they're very similar.
Does this Matt like this game? It's like Rick and Morty, like
it's a Rick and Morty guy.
Humor.
It's growing on me a bit. Like it's fun. It's funny.
The Tover VR game I kind of did like that he did.
I never heard of that one.
You never did?
There's a lot of fast-paced action. It's comedy and action. And it's
I know,
not,
but
like,
you got
that's
this
what you're gonna like it. You're gonna enjoy it.
Sarcastic gun talking the whole time, right? Like,
I don't like this obnoxious Marvel humor. It's too overdone for me.
No, this isn't Marvel.
It's not like
humor.
iconic Marvel humor. Like
it's Rick and Morty
overdone,
humor.
like Guardians of the Galaxy shit. Okay.
Offensive shit.
Yeah.
This is, like they don't hold back, which is a good thing for 2026, where everybody's holding back.
Yeah,
but
Ted
there's
says
a lot
he
of fourth wall
nonstop.
breaks.
I mean, is it a good game or is it just funny? That's what I want to know. Like, is it
it's
just
funny.
Okay.
I think the game is good. Like it feels good when it's not stuttering and like doing that weird. It's almost like my screen got stretched to the left, and every time that would happen, it would mess me up and then stutter, and then I'd be back in the regular.
This sounds like operator error. I don't know, but go on.
It's not.
No. I'm seeing the exact same. Yeah, I was playing on Game Pass, so it might have been a Game Pass thing, but I'm seeing a lot of people saying the same thing.
A lot of times they do get an older version of the game, but the game has mixed reviews on Steam, so I don't think he's crazy.
But like I said, it looks great. Like when I load this thing up, it's running at 144 or what I have it set at, and it looks great. Like the lighting, the colors, the textures, everything looks really nice. It's Unreal Engine 5. They just didn't really optimize it 100%, maybe in a couple weeks, but lately, like the last few years, if that's the state of your game, it's going to die in 2 weeks. Borderlands 4, dead. Not, I don't know, that's not even Unreal, but still, the performance thing, it dies with the performance. If it does not come out performing well, people are not going to play. They're going to move on. There's another game next week coming. But if you liked High on Life 1, you'll definitely enjoy it. It's not far off from that, from what I can tell, and it is fast-paced action, funny, comedy. That's your thing. You'll like it. It is cool. Like they did a lot of fourth wall breaks, even in like the first 10 minutes. It's really neat.
All right. So,
what else did I play? I played
Reanimal. Yeah.
Reanimal. This is I've always wanted to play a Little Nightmares game, and according to Ted, this is Little Nightmares 4. Same devs, just different title. And this game is beautiful. It's very spooky, creepy atmosphere. It's not, I guess it's story driven, but it's a puzzler. What do you want to call this? I don't know.
It's like a side scrolling
puzzle game.
Depressed
it's
walking
like Limbo.
simulator.
Limbo?
It's like Limbo. It's like Inside, where you're walking simulator, you're solving puzzles, you're running away from the bad guy. There's the odd, slight combat scene that I entered into. It's a little slow paced for me. I find myself, I was playing in like 45-minute bursts, and I had to put it down, take a break, because it just wasn't stimulating enough for my ADHD brain.
No, I played Little Nightmares with Ted co-op, and they're definitely slow games.
Yeah.
And like if he wasn't there telling me what to do, I probably would have fell asleep at the keyboard. But he was like, hang there, do this, go that. All right. So this maybe shines better with co-op, with two people together talking, laughing, doing stupid shit. Right. So that probably fills the slow gaps. No laughing. Well, play with me, you'll laugh. She's like, what the fuck are you doing?
The art style is great. Like they did, they nailed the art, the atmosphere, the art style.
Yep.
The graphics are beautiful. The AI, so when you play solo, you have like your partner is an AI, and you can go up to an interactable, tell them to interact with it, and then move over to the opposing interactable and do like the co-op stuff with them, which is a pretty cool thing. And even if you don't tell them to go there, oftentimes they'll just go where they need to go. And it's pretty cool. Like they don't really follow you. They kind of have a mind of their own until you need to do an objective, which is neat. And yeah, the game is great. Like it is great for what it is. I don't think it's my style of game, but I think anybody that enjoys the Little Nightmares series will enjoy Reanimal, because it's a very nice looking game. And I'll probably finish it. It's only 4 hours. I'm like 2 hours in, so I might as well finish it. And now for since we're talking about Isaac and Mewgenics, I played Super Meat Boy 3D demo.
What you liked
Super
it,
Meat
John?
Boy.
No, The camera and all that sucked though. Like if I remember, yeah.
It was weird. It was half on an angle, but every time you had to turn the corner, the camera would turn.
Yeah,
it's not because it's the speed running. It's like the same speed running kind of level thing, like Shotgun Cop Man, the old Super Meat Boy, but in 3D. So it's exactly what you're getting, but it's not. What can I say? Like Neon White, where it's very smooth, very fast paced. This is.
It's a speed run game. It has to be because you're trying to get to the end of the level as fast as you can. But I felt like I was fighting that camera and hoping I would land where I thought I was going to land because I couldn't see. You know, like
you don't really know what you're going to hit.
Right,
and there could be an enemy swinging at you.
Yeah,
but
I like the idea of it though. I really do. I love 3D platformers more than 2D by a long mile. But
if it's the right price, I might pick it up.
Yeah.
If it's not like $50, if it's like $20, maybe I'll pick it up.
When does that come out?
My socks off. I'm not sure. I had it on my list and I saw the demo. I didn't even look when it's coming. I don't think it has a release date.
I played that demo a while ago.
I think they showed it at Summer Games Fest or something.
Yeah, there's just 2026 on it. There's no date. All right, let's talk about Mewgenics because I see a lot of people on my friends list playing this game. It's very popular.
1 million copies sold on Steam. This thing took off. It had more players at launch than Hades 2 on Steam, so that should say something for its popularity. It is a turn-based tactics roguelike game where you build a squad of cats, or you breed a squad of cats and pass down their attributes to their kittens.
What's Ryan gooning to this week?
More cats. He's a furry.
So the cats are fornicating.
You pass down the traits to the kittens, and you bring these cats into an adventure, they call it. And you start off in the alley. Now, John, how far did you get? Michelle, how far did you get? Did you get?
I played this for over 2 hours or so.
Okay, I played it probably 10 minutes, turned it on, got annoyed, turned it off. Hate everything about it, wanted to punch a wall, and left. Now, you've said it's good.
I'm upset. I have 22 hours in it, and I knew it was deep, and I knew there was a lot of depth to this game and a lot of variety. And I'm 22 hours in, and it keeps going.
So let me ask you a question. All right, I have some criticisms about this game that are unique to me, but I play this on my Steam Deck and on my PC and on the TV.
Same.
The controller implementation is bad.
Playing on controller is slow.
It's not good. It's so cumbersome to select what you want with the pointer.
You either drag your mouse with the pointer or you click the bumpers.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's out on PC now, and if you're on PC, you use a mouse keyboard. All right.
I know, but it's coming to Switch. Like it's like the Switch is the priority right now for it.
Switch has mouse and keyboard.
Yeah, CC says if you play this game, your balls shrink. Is that true? They go up in your body.
May have shriveled.
Okay.
So the presentation of this, it looks like Binding of Isaac, that kind of art style with the cartoon people. I have to say it translated well to my 4K TV. Like I felt like I was playing like an art project,
Yeah.
A
lot of people were turning off that film grainy effect.
It has a fil grain all the time, like a 1930s.
I turned it off.
Silent movie.
Amazing.
So
it looks incredible without it.
The characters, like he really pushed the envelope with his style, like that was Binding of Isaac, like to the next level. So I kind of give him a little credit for that. Michelle, definitely look kind of like quirky-ish, though. You're not going to like that.
I don't like the art on it. I hate it.
Yeah.
I didn't mind the art on Binding of Isaac, so makes sense of that. Don't know why.
It's near identical. Like John said, it's just expanded on.
Yeah, he just pushed it a little further,
Yeah.
So
there are like 7 or 8 interactable humans in the game.
But there were so many tutorials and like
weird.
There is. You got to get past it. You got to. There's a whole thing.
Let me fight something.
Well, there's all these different
there's
all these different vendors and shit. You got to throw cats down the pipes and make them happy and do little quests for them, and they give you new abilities and new things.
All right? I don't know. It didn't grab me when I turned it on.
But Ryan, this is what I'm going to ask you. Okay, so I played this for about 2 hours. Okay, I did enjoy myself. I'm not going to lie. I liked it. Okay, but with games like this, it always gets to a point where I'm fed up with it because it's like it just keeps ramping up little bit by little bit. Is that how this game's going to get? Where suddenly you're just like so overwhelmed with the level And I also think
it's
that
not
there's
like that at all.
there's so much shit
Ryan,
on the.
you said if it was easier that you think they'd get more people. You think it does? Weren't you saying it gets harder?
I didn't say that. I said if it looked different. I said
It hasn't gotten harder for me,
art style.
and I don't even know what the rogue element is because
You had said something about how the difficulty was getting cheap.
No,
Maybe
I said
I meant
games.
Ryan.
Maybe.
No, I said. Oh, okay. I said
Yeah.
games like this typically ramp up, little by little, by little, and then when you're like 4 or 5 hours in, 6 hours, whatever it is, you're like, I'm done with this. I'm sick of it.
So because it's a roguelike,
Yeah.
and it's not a traditional turn-based tactics RPG,
Yes.
everything has to be able to be completed in one run. So you have your meta progression, which is your cats.
Yes.
Your cats, you have base stat totals that you
Okay,
can
so that map,
breed
that
down.
map from start to finish, you got to get to the end in one run, and then if you don't,
But
you
essentially,
yeah.
you can. On your very first run, you can, because it's not big. So let me explain it. There's 3 acts. I've not even touched the second act yet.
okay.
So you got the alley, which turns into the sewers, the junkyard, and the boneyard. And then you have Act 2, which starts in the desert, and I don't know what happens after that. Then apparently there's an Act 3.
Okay.
So, and you have to maneuver through Act 1 to get to the boneyard. You have to maneuver all the way through the desert to get to the end of that act, which could potentially be very long.
Mhm.
And that's when the difficulty picks up. But you're also gaining levels after every room. You're
Right.
gaining levels after every room and every interaction. You're working on your breeding in the background, passing down base stats, skills, and passive abilities, which there are hundreds of, and it's insane.
Right.
There's over 900
I mean, I saw
items
that
you can
rogue
pick
part.
up.
So after a level, you get to pick a ability for one of your cats, and then you want the synergies
Yes.
with their other abilities.
And in breeding, you can pass the skills and the passives down.
And then the
the
cats can
base
age
stats
out,
levels are
and then you sacrifice
Get
them.
too old, you sacrifice them. You can't use a retired cat. So if you bring a cat in on a run and you bring it back home, you can breed with it, but you can't bring it back into another one. You gotta
Right, or
start
you
with
you shove it
cat,
down
like
a
new
pipe
kid.
and let someone kill it.
Yeah, and that's for the shop progression and how to unlock new collars, because collars are essentially your classes. You got a tank, a druid, a cleric.
I do like that because
so many
when
different
you
classes.
pick a
There's
class
15 of
too,
them.
even though you pick a cat that's not tanky, it gives them a tank ability just
Yep.
because you assign them that role. I thought that was
Yeah.
kind of clever.
The cool thing about the
Yeah.
breeding is like I can breed down a 7. 7 is the highest stat you can breed down, and then you could just level it up from there. So you can breed a 7 in health and attack, and then put on the attack collar, and they're just from the get-go, they have like 12, 12, 12, and they're just annihilating things, doing like 30 damage in the first level, which is crazy. Like the amount of, I don't know, team composition and depth to these builds, and the variety is endless. Like you literally won't have the same team twice ever.
Right.
That's how deep it goes. And yeah, I don't know. It's very deep. And people that
I
like
started not
turn-based
caring
tactics-
about the cats and their abilities, and I was just picking whatever the fuck I picked.
and honestly, that's the cool thing about it is
Yeah.
you don't have to focus on the breeding. If you don't want to, you can
But
just
I did like the
skip
breeding
7 days
because
in a row
so
until you get a
Michelle,
good
it's one of
cat.
these games where you do a battle and you go back to your home base and you could just stay there and breed cats until you run out of food. So you
Yeah.
could stay there for a few days or
It's like a
5
lot of
days.
pressure.
Yeah, and then you could, and there's stray cats that come out, and you're constantly
You're
just
one
getting
stray cat a
Yeah,
day with
right.
random stats.
Yes,
So you don't have to breed because you can just spam a new day, get a couple kittens and a new stray, and you have to go in with a level
How do
0
you
to
compare
3
this to
team
like Final
anyways.
Fantasy Tactics or Banner Saga or
Mario
Fire
versus
Emblem? Yeah,
I
grid
honestly
based.
don't think you can compare them because they're roguelike. In the other aspect of like each combat, like XCOM, people are comparing it to Magic the Gathering meets
Okay.
XCOM because of the way that you're fighting.
Okay.
And you can only compare those games in the combat zone because outside of it, they're all completely different.
So it's
But
not really a
I'd say it
turn-based
holds up.
tactics game because it's a roguelike.
Well,
That's
it
the
is.
emphasis.
It is though.
Of it.
'cause
it is.
Yeah.
The entire time
the
you're
core gameplay is turn-based tactics.
yes, and it is. I'd say it competes with the best of them in
Okay.
that aspect. And I understand if you don't like the look, that is totally fair because it is definitely not for everybody.
It's more than
Isaac
the
wasn't
look.
for
I
everybody.
mean, I've played ugly stuff before. There was just something about it. I could
Well,
go.
I know I didn't play. It took me years to play Binding of Isaac because I was like, "What the hell is this
Yeah.
poo
Ryan,
crap mom's foot game?"
My
Like,
other complaint about this game too is that the grid has too much shit on it. You can't tell who's who and what's what and where to go.
definitely
It's
cluttery.
cluttery. It's too
But there
cluttery.
Yeah,
is-
the UI
I don't know
I
if
wasn't
you-
a fan of.
But I'm saying like the actual like playfield, Michelle.
Yeah.
It's not clear who's who and
So,
who's
John,
what. What?
Yeah.
If you're playing on keyboard and mouse, hold down the middle scroll wheel,
Yeah.
or if you're on controller, press Y, and it
Mhm.
gives you a basic view
Overlay.
of everything.
Yeah.
So it turns
Yeah.
all the cats into like a little green cube, and it turns or like
Okay.
a little
Well,
green
I didn't
cat
know
face.
that.
It turns all the enemies into a little red cat face.
Yeah.
And then you know where an enemy is if it's behind a rock,
Yeah, 'cause
or
it's-
something's covering
It's
it.
like he
Yeah.
loves the art style so much that
Yeah,
he just
The art was like a
overdid it.
detriment to the
Yeah.
actual like
Yeah.
gameplay function and controls. It seems like it took precedence over it, and I feel like when I played, I thought it looked like a
I
clusterfuck.
can't agree with that.
I just didn't enjoy being on
The
the playing
gameplay
field.
loop, I don't hate it at all. I really don't. You know,
I think that's also called you liked it.
I do like it. Yeah,
But
I do.
Michelle, on that note, with that, if you can go into any game that has a lot of stuff going on in screen, in the first 10 minutes, you're like, I don't know what the hell is going on. Of course, 'cause you
Sure,
never
but
played it
it's
before.
part
Right.
of the
If
game
you played it
designers
for another
and the
hour,
UI
But Ryan, the
job
thing is,
to present
I-
it in a
that's
way.
a plant.
But
That's
Ryan,
a rock. I can hit that
I
rock
didn't
into
know
another
what was
player.
going on. I'm just saying there was too much shit on the grid.
Yeah, no, I'm agreeing with
Yeah.
you. I was just saying
Yeah.
to what Michelle was saying. Like,
I
once
don't
you
know.
play it
Like
for an hour,
I
you
just
know what
felt like
everything
the UI
is.
was dirty and like
It's
it wasn't
filthy,
clear.
Michelle.
It was,
Yeah,
it was
it's
filled
all
with
over the
cat
screen.
feces and cat sperm.
What's Ryan doing?
I love this game. I'll be playing
Good.
this for the next probably year because their own creator Edmund apparently took him 250 hours to beat his own game, and a dev got 100% in playtesting, and it took him almost 500 hours. There's like 291 achievements. There's DLC planned. I don't know if he said free
I mean,
or not, but
there's
a lot
definitely going to
for
be
this game.
DLC. There's
Yeah.
no
Absolutely.
doubt. There's going to be
I'm sure it's a great
expansions
game.
of the
I'll have to look
yin
at it
yang.
That's what they did with Isaac. There's like
I know.
5 different versions of it.
No, this thing printed a lot of money in a week. So
Yep. Set records on Steam, and
it's
and
the
coming
most
to
played
console
rogue game ever.
ever. Roguelike.
Yep.
Yeah, it was what
Yeah, I'll
meant
definitely be
for
playing because I was playing
not
Isaac last
copies
week.
sold.
So like, I'll be playing.
What'd you say?
not copies sold. It's not the most
Not
played
copies sold.
roguelike.
Player-
It is.
roguelike.
It's the most
Yeah,
played.
It's not.
roguelike.
Yeah, it is.
No.
It
it's
beat
not the-
Hades too.
That's
Yes, it
like
did.
that's like concurrent players. That doesn't tell you how many copies it sold. Hades
Yeah,
2
yeah.
is probably sold
They
more
just
copies.
beat a million. They just beat 1 million copies. Yeah, but Hades
Right,
is on
but
console.
No, but I'm talking
This
about
is
just
coming
on
to console
Steam.
soon.
I'm talking about just on Steam. When you see
Most
a
played
metric,
Well, let's look it
roguelite
up.
ever on
most played
Steam
means
Yeah.
it probably just beat them on
surpasses
max concurrent
Hades
There was
players.
a
2
graphic.
record.
There was a graphic.
Record
for
for what? Max concurrent players or copies sold?
Concurrent players.
Exactly.
Yeah.
it. Just
That means
sold
the
over
guy
1
had a
million
lot of
copies on
hype.
Steam.
He has a name behind him. People signed
He
on.
does.
And
I mean, I
he
knew it
didn't
was
do
gonna
an
be
early
big.
access period like Hades
No.
did, really on a slow drip, because Hades 2 kind of came out 3 different times.
Yeah.
John, we know because we played
I
it a year
know.
and a half ago.
Yeah,
so
I
I think
know.
there's a
So
lot of
did
that
I,
to
yeah.
be said. Yeah.
When Hades
I
2
played-
came
I
out, I'm
got
like,
my-
this is an old game. What's
Yeah.
going on here?
I played more than I should have at the launch of Hades.
I did
like,
too,
way
and
back.
I ruined it for myself.
And
so
I didn't even touch it when it released. I did a
But
little
no,
bit, but
no question, it's doing well and people like it. The backlash with the Muse is stupid.
The meows?
Muse, meows, whatever. Meow, 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 meow.
yeah, people are getting mad at certain people voicing meows. It's stupid.
Yeah.
It's stupid. Yeah, it says most played.
Player count. That's just simultaneous players.
Yeah.
It's only 170,000. It's only 170. It's
Yeah.
not like it's not some stupid number like the
No, it's not like 2
entire
million in
state
Power
of
World.
Nebraska played
Yeah.
it. You know, it's just like it's 115,000 people concurrent, which beat
So-
Hades 2 by 3,000.
Hades 2 across Steam, it was 2.3 million copies total, and over console over 3.3. So that's
Yeah,
it. But
so-
Mewgenics
yeah.
is second in revenue to Neo 3 this year.
For that
this
year.
far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'd rather
Which is
play
pretty
Neo
cool.
3, and I am.
I just think it's cool that like something like that can compete. I
No,
know,
it's
I know the
definitely
guy
a
has a
weird
name for
thing
himself.
to have
It's weird.
that art style, that grid-based gameplay be that popular, but I think it speaks to the love of freaks who love cats. Freaks
No,
love
I
cats. The
don't.
internet loves cats.
I think it's a combination of
These cat
freaks
people
that like
love
Binding of
cats.
Isaac
What's
and
Ryan
Edmund
doing?
McMillan,
You're
and
furry.
people that
That's why
like
you gotta
turn-based
support it.
tactics.
Well, you are a furry,
You are
Ryan.
a
It's
furry.
pretty
Yeah.
clear.
Yeah.
Meow.
Did you say yeah?
He said meow. He said meow. He
Do you have a
comboed it.
fursuit?
No,
Do you have a fursuit?
I said
that's
freak
my
just for
skin,
you,
John. What
Ted.
are you talking about?
Do you have
No,
a
you hate
fursuit?
No, it's my skin. It's
Oh,
permanent.
it comes out of his skin.
What are
Yeah,
you talking
I'm-
about?
It's not a suit.
It's
okay?
not a suit.
Can you respect
John.
his identity?
I'm a real furry.
Yeah.
I'm a cat.
Okay.
If this was dogs, it wouldn't be as popular because dog people.
I don't even know where you guys
Michelle,
got this furry thing from.
Why didn't we do a background check before we did this?
I didn't know we were letting a furry on the
Wait,
show.
are you banishing furries from VGO now? I'm not even.
I didn't know. I mean, we tried to.
I don't
keep
even
this-
know where this came from. Where did this begin?
What do you mean?
You like a furry character in
you
your
like
game,
Pokemon
your anime
animals
games.
having
You like
sex.
Pokemon
Like you literally
animals.
like you
You
played
guys are reaching. I was just going along.
How's
with
that
it.
a reach? You played a Pokemon sex game.
Look, I think I'm figuring you guys out. John
You want to go
likes
there, John? You want to go there,
dominatrix.
dildo head?
I like the dominatrix aesthetic. Let's be clear here. I
Yeah,
like
you like that. We still haven't figured me
the
out though. That's
the
the wonder of
aesthetic.
it.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
the
you like
aesthetic.
a
I like
dildo
it.
head. He likes some fur.
No,
I
not
mean,
no.
whatever.
The aesthetic. Latex.
Aesthetic,
and
you want to be dominated,
boots-
John. It's
I
clear.
did not.
You've let us all know each year. We were uncomfortable with this information. He
It's
wants
not-
fur.
it's the aesthetic.
I didn't ask for this.
Yeah.
Michelle
Yeah.
wants Leon Kennedy. That's just how
I
it
do.
goes.
I've revealed myself. I like strong men. All right.
All
What
right.
else? Anything else?
What's Ryan
No, that's all I've played out of the new stuff, and I'm just drinking the water tonight.
All right.
I
Good.
work
So
early.
yeah.
All right, we
Mewgenics
got
will
big
be your
news.
new
What's
game
going
you
on
bring
out
up
there?
every week. It'll be your Call of Duty. Well, I don't know. It is crazy out there, John, because your
'Cause
news
what?
bot shit all over the place. Now the Virtual Boy came out. CC's going to come on
News
next
bot.
week and review it.
Oh, good.
So we're going to cover Virtual Boy.
Did you
The
get one, John?
No, I kind of refused to do it. I had
I
had a
forgot
Virtual
about it.
Boy and I fucking hated it. Like, so why do I want to repeat that? Like, there is a card.
Because
There
it's
is a
Nintendo.
card.
It's the contract you sign.
Well-
when you say you're a Nintendo guy,
Put it
you
on
have
your
to
shelf.
everything. There you
Yeah.
go.
By the way, I'm over the whole shelf thing too. So, like, the Virtual
You
Boy
heard it here
came out
first,
like
guys.
the Virtual Boy thing came out today. There is two versions though. There is a cardboard version. Now, listen, I bought the Nintendo Labo VR set. Do you remember that? The
I
fucking
do remember
cardboard.
I never had Labo, but it was a big hit.
Well, the thing is that Nintendo Labo VR had like a Mario Odyssey and Zelda Breath of the Wild VR demo thing that you could do. And I guess they've now added that to this new Virtual Boy execution.
Oh, I guess because you can play just high definition stuff inside the Virtual Boy because it's just the Switch, right?
Well, it's just that VR magic trick with the two lenses, right? So,
Yeah.
so you know, I have like the cardboard. Remember that Google gave away the cardboard VR Android?
Yeah.
So
I had the cardboard, but they also sold like a felt version where you put your phone in. But yes,
Yeah, I
do
had that
remember 'cause I
R2.
had
It was
that.
R2D2 Google.
I had that. The
Yeah.
first game I played, I was in a wheelchair. Imagine that, because you guys like to say I have no
Was
legs.
that
Did you
with
play
the
that
card-
one?
with the
In-game?
Yes,
Google?
with the Google.
Yeah,
the Google.
I think
thingy,
we both got it right.
cardboard.
Like,
yeah,
yeah.
I was in a wheelchair.
It came with
trapped.
like
It
the
was
original
creepy.
Pixel or something.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
but they
I had a
also
Pixel
gave it
that-
away. If you signed up, they would just mail it to you. So I still have the R2D2
Yeah.
thing down here. But anyway,
Yeah.
so the Labo headset and the cardboard Virtual Boy does that same effect, right? So they basically, the screen has two images left and right that you are isolated with the lenses that you look through on the cardboard, right? So the cardboard version of this is like $25, I believe. Yeah, it is. It's 25.
Okay.
And then if you want like the full plastic version that really does look like the original Virtual Boy, where you put it on a table, you have to put your head up into it. Like I remember in my apartment, I'm in my 20s, I had that fucking thing. I had it on a kitchen table and I had to sit in a chair and put my face into it. And it was so awkward and
You
stupid.
should have
and I
loved
put-
that with you, like you love the dick on your head with Zoe. You should have just now Zoe
I had to
told
put-
you
I
to
had
put
to
your
clear-
face in
I
that
had
Virtual
to,
Boy.
I had to
You
put
little
my
bitch.
face into it, and then
Yeah,
I played
you
like a
should've loved
Wario
it.
game and Mario Tennis, and that's all I remember. And I remember neither game being truly great, and it was awkward and uncomfortable. And I'm like, I don't want to do this again. But I guess the cardboard one, you don't have to do the lean in, Michelle. You don't have to put your face inside of
A
it.
lean-in is never good. When you have
Yeah.
a lean in
Just so
your
we're
head on
clear.
something, you're at the
Yeah.
doctor.
Even-
you know?
What?
Even with the plastic one, you slide the Switch in. It's not a cable that connects.
Yeah,
to
it's,
the
that's
Switch,
all
right?
it is. Yeah, it's
Okay.
just like the Google cardboard fucking
I don't know,
thing.
John. I'm kind of let down. I thought you were our Nintendo guy, and I think you've lost love. You've lost magic. You know?
I'm with
Listen.
John. I'm not collecting their garbage anymore. I have all their new.
Well, they're ramping
old
it up, for
controllers.
God's sakes.
You have
Right?
to eat the garbage.
They got the fucking flesh flower. They got this.
Yeah.
Listen, I did the
Ted,
fucking
I just saw
Labo
what you
thing.
put in our
Pocket
Discord
taco?
of jizz in the flesh flower. That was pretty funny, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh,
She put
no.
jizz all over the flesh
Okay.
flower and put it in
All right.
there.
Are we having a podcast or are we doing.
Yeah, you know, a podcast that we do live, so we interact with the community at times. What are you threatened? Because people are actually okay. Then shut the fuck up.
All right,
I'm going to speak. I'm going to talk.
I don't know. I'm
exactly,
not doing this.
CC, Nintendo card revoked.
I don't care.
No, I think you're not a Nintendo fan anymore. You didn't. It's the first time you've never purchased their garbage.
That's not true. Listen, that Labo shit I
and
bought.
You even purchased that.
That was so fucking dumb. That was the dumbest thing ever.
You can't put your dick in the Labo.
I made a fucking cardboard piano for no fucking reason.
You did it on stream and you were so miserable
I did.
You wanted to cry.
It was
it was like 4 hours of John being tortured live
me
on
folding
stream.
fucking cardboard with no payoff, by the way, of this fucking piano. Like, I'm not building something that I'm gonna fucking use like forever, and I'm so proud of it. Like a fucking,
Yeah. All right. Well,
but the flower, I'll get the flower though, because that'll be fun on the podcast with the audio
for sure.
Yeah.
All right, so there's a big PlayStation State of Play. Actually, it was right. They just announced all this stuff. The John Wick. There's a John Wick game. I guess that's a big deal. The Castlevania.
Like, we didn't get a date. Castlevania.
Sorrows looks cool. I think Return will look better, but I think I'm gonna have fun with that one. I'll play that for sure.
There's a Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 2. That's gonna have Metal Gear Solid 4. Guns of the Patriots and Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker and Metal Gear Solid Ghost Babel. I don't know.
I think the big news from Sony, though, is they're considering delaying PlayStation 6 to 2029.
I know that's fucked up.
Nintendo could hike Switch 2 price.
What do you mean it's fucked up? The PS5 Pro and the PS5 are good enough. If Nvidia is stopping production on graphics cards,
that's just
graphics
for a year, though. They'll be back in 2026.
Yeah. It's going to be fine. No one's going to notice. They still have the
what do you mean,
PS4.
Dude? Listen, okay. We saw a major setback with game development and hardware and all that during COVID. Mm-hmm. And now we have this AI thing where they're sucking up all the fucking RAM and everything.
Well, first it was crypto,
and we're being
changed.
pushed back again, okay? It's not
because
good.
developers have to optimize better.
There's nowhere to go.
The hardware is good
I don't disagree with that.
Games. You can have the best hardware in the world. If a developer makes a shitty game and doesn't optimize, it's not going to run well.
That's completely true. We got a bunch of fucking inept people making these fucking games.
Exactly.
Compared to like I have my Xbox 360 in my living room, okay? And I go back to that every now and then, and I'm fucking amazed at how playable those fucking games are in every fucking way, and how much detail. Like
the hardware is not what's holding us back at this point. You know,
no,
it's
like
just
Tony Hawk.
Graphics are only going to get so much better.
Tony Hawk on the fucking 360 is a masterpiece still, and it runs amazing. Like
Need for Speed Underground. Look how good that game looked. Like graphically, there's no generational leaps anymore.
I know, but if we keep having these setbacks, like a pandemic and now a RAM pandemic, and
I think that only affected the sales of the game. I think if there was no pandemic and no RAM-demic, we would still be in the same state graphically and performance-wise. I don't think there's much more room to grow unless AI can change the game that much.
The 6090 could come out. It's not going to help when they release a shitty game like Borderlands 4 that runs and looks like shit. It's the developers, the Western developers especially right now, that are coming out with garbage. So because, the hardware, it would be nice to get new stuff, but I don't think the delayed console is going to like break gaming or ruin gaming.
I don't think it is. I mean,
they kept releasing games on the PS4 for 5 years, 6 years in some cases.
Yeah.
Well, they're still releasing games on the PS4.
It's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous, but.
And we have technology that DLSS or whatever. Like
sure.
Nintendo has it, or FSR or PSSR that can also get in there. Frame generation, upscaling. A technology could come along like lossless scaling on PC that makes the games run and look better than hardware.
You know what's going to happen though, Michelle? These devs are going to say, "Oh, we have frame gen and we have DLSS 3, and
so
we don't have to optimize it as much. So just turn on frame gen and you'll get better frames with
You'll
our
be
game,
happy with
and
60.
they won't optimize
right.
it.
The problem is they chased resolution, and 4K I think was always too much. Like, they chased the resolution before they could get anything down. That's why PC gamers kind of liked sticking around 1440p.
Well, most of the games I play on my consoles are not running 4K natively. Like
No,
if it's
native.
giving me a choice of performance or
Can you
visuals,
No.
I'm
You barely
picking
do that on a
performance
5090.
every fucking time.
And
But-
also the Steam Deck, apparently it's selling the original is like $600 now or something on eBay, and they're all sold
Oh,
out.
boy.
And Steam Deck 2 has been somewhat, people saying probably delayed, and Steam Machine
Right.
probably delayed, like RAM shortages. So it's not just PlayStation here. This is
I'm
everybody,
happy I bought that
everything.
AYN Thor because that thing is
Yeah.
going for over $1,000 on
What-
eBay
what is?
now. that clamshell device I bought.
Mhm.
That thing's going for a ridiculous amount on eBay now.
Is it really?
So yeah, oh yeah, this is stirring up the market. Like I'm glad I upgraded. I did overpay for my PC,
Yeah.
but I have a feeling it's going to go up almost
Yeah.
double again.
It's
Like,
gonna go
gonna
up.
Be bad.
It's gonna go up. I mean, I was just at Micro Center with my sister. She was picking up a 5090 PC, and there was a line wrapped around outside for Riftbound, the League of Legends card game.
LOL.
Yeah, and I had kind of heard of it, but I didn't know it was such a thing. But anyway, the girl there was saying that these pre-built PCs are flying off the shelves at Micro Center because you don't save that much building yourself right now.
Not
So-
anymore. No.
And you don't have to hire a man.
Please stop.
I saw when I went to hire my man, I saw a PC
Yeah.
in there for roughly what I paid, and it had 64 gigs of RAM. And I looked at it and I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
Yeah.
Because I paid
So-
$600 for RAM. Like it's crazy.
Well,
Yeah,
don't
it
tell
used
me
to
about
be
RAM.
If you were
I had
patient
to
and you
get a
put it
fucking
together
bundle
yourself.
to get my RAM.
Yeah,
When-
like
If
a
you
power
remember,
supply.
sell my
I knew I had to buy a
3080.
motherboard to get RAM because
Yeah.
there was a shortage.
Yeah,
When I
that's
built mine.
crazy. I can sell my 3080 for 2/3 of the price of what I bought it for now. It's going up. And
It
that's
could
nuts.
probably still will keep going up. I mean, look, 3080 is still a decent card if the game
Yeah,
is
it
well
is. Oh, yeah.
optimized.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
it's for 1440p. It's the problem comes
It's
down
great
to the
for
games
1440.
and
Oh.
what's going on. So
Mhm.
yeah, we'll see if
You know,
2029.
I'm always
sounds bad,
amazed.
though.
I'm amazed though, like there's so many games that come out right now that have like has like pixel perfect art, and it's like games we talk about with really hard edges. These games run at like 720p on the Steam Deck, and they
I'm sick of
scale.
games. I'm sick of all this shit.
I
though.
know, but they scale
want real
What
flawlessly.
games are you talking about?
Just basically pixel art games or whatever, just that
okay.
that run at 720p, but the artwork is so like pixel perfect and not like anti-aliasing and all that shit
Yep.
that it scales infinitely, okay, to any
Yeah.
dimensions, right?
Anything, yeah.
And
Yeah.
and that stuff. There's so
know.
many of those games that we talk about. I don't have an example queued up, but I'm just always amazed at how good those games look on my 4K TV from the Steam Deck, and they're games that are part of the conversation.
Right.
They're definitely part of the conversation. I think most people are looking for casual experiences these days.
Yeah.
and for many reasons because they have something that can run it. But like,
Yeah,
I
like a
don't know.
Vampire Survivors or Hades or whatever, things like that. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
20-minute
just-
run games where you can jump in
Yeah.
and jump out. Yeah.
I don't know. People aren't as into the big
Dead
game.
Cells,
More people
like
should be
shit like
playing
that.
Neo 3, for example. Like it looks good.
I know.
It's like an epic
Neo
wheel game,
Neo
but
looks
like
great on the PS5.
I don't know how many people are playing that concurrent. It doesn't seem like it's breaking records or anything. But like people are
Right.
looking
Best-selling
for
game this year.
casual, shorter experience. It is, yeah. I mean, it's probably not.
Yeah.
It's not
On
bombing
Steam.
or anything,
Right.
but it's not doing what like the numbers of other games. What I think it should be
oh.
doing. You know?
Code Vein 2 runs so much better. I'm getting over 100 frames on max settings, and it looks
Yeah.
like it doesn't. The visually doesn't look like way better. It just
Yeah.
runs way better. It looks better, of course, but oh man, the combat
88,000
is so
max
much
concurrent for
smoother.
Neo 3. Like to me, it should be pulling like Elden Ring numbers. I don't know, like getting close to. Like, it's just.
Elden
It's
Ring was
weird.
millions.
I
It was
know.
crazy.
I feel like it should be getting at least a couple 100,000. I mean, 300,000
I
or
agree.
something.
I think
it's
people
weird.
are just fatigued with the genre,
They
with
are.
the combat, with the fighting style game like that.
Mhm.
That combat. I don't want to say Souls-like, but that
Martial
exactly what I'm
arts
talking
stuff
about.
too is probably a harder sell than Souls like combat at the end of the day too.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Well, you can even look at Ghosts of Yote, Wu Chang. Those
Yep.
all were in the middle
Assassin's
ground. They didn't
Creed
go
and-
crazy. Yeah.
all this stuff, like people are kind of overloaded on feudal Japan. You know, kind of like we had a category in our Game Awards last year, like best Japanish game. Like it's kind of people are probably winds of what was it? Where Winds Meet.
Where
You
Winds
know, it's
Meet,
been
yeah.
done a lot. So
Now, this news story is a little late.
Okay.
We should have had this for the Not Safe for Work episode, but there's a new accessory that came out by Game Tech, Michelle.
all right.
It allows you to play your Nintendo Switch 2 with one hand. And basically,
Oh,
you can have both Joy-Cons in one hand, and it frees up the other one.
Right. Did I see a phone
That's for
in the
accessibility.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
They got a guy with a bandage on his finger because he hurt himself jerking off. And they
he
got
put
a
his
woman
finger in
holding
a
phone.
socket. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. And there's a
Wrong
woman,
hole.
a woman with a phone.
Wrong hole, buddy.
I can't talk right now.
What is that? That sounds
It's
mildly
Swedish.
Swedish.
It was Swedish.
That's very Swedish, Japanese. Thank you for bringing us this news. So, guys, if you're out there and you've ever wanted to play your Switch with one hand and touch your penis with the other, now you can.
Yes.
You heard it here first.
This is a new accessory by Game Tech.
Yep.
It's a Joy-Con 2 shell.
Even called Penis Toucher 3000. Look at that.
So I think CC Games should sell this.
He should, but he should market it the way we're saying.
He should have a bundle with Succubus game that I played on there.
Mm-hmm. Bundle it with Bayonetta.
Compare
and
it with the Pocket Taco, and I feel like they should have taken a more
Succubus Sexy Devils
name.
is the game you should bundle this with.
Great.
I think it would fly off the shelf. Yeah,
of course.
It is good news.
Yeah, there's not enough ways to goon out there. You know, no returns. Han says.
Here's the other end of gooning. All right, a new 3D platformer Become asks is what it's called. What if Finding Nemo, but the fish was a sperm? So you're playing as a sperm. So now this is after you've completed playing with Zoe, you can be the sperm in your own platformer.
Yeah. Because think about it. One little sperm being faster, we wouldn't be here. We'd be somebody else right now.
That's right.
It's called Become. That's what the game's called.
C-U-M.
Become.
Of course.
No, but it's not CUM.
They fucked up. They totally blew that, by the way.
That's too graphic.
They totally blew it.
They blew that.
They blew
big
that,
time.
no pun intended.
Yeah.
It was a waste of it.
I gotta see it.
So, Game Pass, Michelle, you going to revisit Witcher and...
I mean, no, but yeah, Game Pass did just add Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 and Witcher 3 Blood and Wine DLC, so pretty beefy.
And
RPGs.
Avatar.
Yeah.
What?
I'm not going to play that
I didn't like that game.
Yeah.
I think it's a big, meaty game if you want it to be.
Yeah, but...
This is Witcher
be
you
better
guys are
things to
referring
play.
to?
I'm talking about
Avatar.
Oh, Avatar.
I've heard it's like if you like open world Ubisoft games, it's not bad. Right?
Yeah, but every game is that formula, and it's fucking annoying. I played it for whatever.
Scott Pilgrim EX demo. People buzzing about that. I never got into like Scott Pilgrim games.
I don't really get it. Is
So
that Michael Cera?
Yeah, I like Michael Cera.
Not-
It's next
not
week.
the game,
Next
though.
Fest. Next Fest going on. So there's a lot of little demos popping up.
The Scott Pilgrim game, people love that game.
Yeah,
I played it.
It had a little bit of buzz.
Yeah.
It reminded me of like that Tim Schafer Halloween game for some reason.
Yeah.
Does that even make sense?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
What?
Yeah. This one is a little bit more cleaner than the original one. It looks like the art style is a little bit more cleaned up, a little bit
Costume
more
Quest, right?
crisp. Costume Quest, is that what it was called?
That was the Tim Schafer game that reminded me of for some reason. Hello?
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
looking at news.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at news. Like there's just nothing happening.
Oh, this one, John. A little bit, I guess. Maybe not.
Some Crimson Desert news, which I'm excited for that game. I know you are. Both you guys are, I think, too. So hopefully we'll talk about
People
that.
are very divisive about that. They're either saying this is going to be the
Yeah.
biggest flop for an RPG because people have Black Desert in their mind, and
It's not an
people think
MMO.
it's
You
this
play as
open
one
world. It's not an
protagonist in this
MMO.
game. Yeah, it's very different, you know?
People are like, what's the catch with this game? Like, I
Right.
don't care that you showed me I can slingshot off of a tree. What's the meat and potatoes of this game? Nobody really knows. And it's either going to be one of the greatest games of the decade or it's going to flop
Yeah.
really hard.
I know. I hope it does well. It looks cool.
Me too.
But you do play as just that one main character. It's not an MMO. It's open world RPG. It looks like mostly melee, but he does have a bow on his back, so it looks kind of witchery.
Yeah,
almost.
I saw somewhere that it's going to be it's going to change gaming, that game.
Well,
That'd be pretty cool if it
I
did
don't know
that.
about that, but that's awfully,
I don't know.
awfully
You got your
bold.
dragon mounts. That's cool as hell.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they said the premium price on it is avoiding microtransactions. I guess they had considered pricing it maybe $40, but it's going to be a full $70 game.
I like
or,
that. I like
You
that.
know, I'm okay with that if you get more out of it or whatever. It's probably cheap on Loaded. Actually, Loaded probably has it for cheaper. Let me look.
Yeah,
Maybe
at
they've
this
been
point,
pushing-
after all these years of supporting this. Hey, look at the trend. The last few years, the games of the year have all been full games, no microtransactions. People love it. They don't like the games with microtransactions in them. Like,
They have
I got a
60 unloaded with the pre-order bonus.
I got a notification.
What happened?
I got a notification yesterday on my phone.
Why are you telling us like this? Is this your bedroom voice? We don't
No,
need
it's a
to hear
credit
this.
card charge.
Okay.
And I saw it, and it was like a lot of money.
Okay.
I mean, it's all relative. It's all relative.
Is
but
it WoW?
No, it was fucking PlayStation Plus.
oh my god!
And I was like,
Oh.
oh,
You don't cancel immediately when you sign up for something?
I don't use that shit. Like, so like, it was
I'm
like
so glad I canceled.
It's like $160. Like,
it's bad.
Ew.
and the thing is, I don't use PlayStation Plus like at all. Like,
And John, that's probably the base version or like the middle tier. That's
well,
not
I'm actually looking right now because the premium's $160, the extra's $135.
Okay.
I think they charged me. I don't remember what it was. Like, I'm trying to pull a notification up, but like, it just made me realize, because I mean, listen, obviously we do a podcast. I have these services. I pay for, PS Plus. I mean, Microsoft does give us the Game Pass stuff, keys and stuff, but I would pay for that gladly. And I use Game Pass a lot, actually. PC,
Game Pass is way better.
it's
than
way
PlayStation
better.
Plus.
And PlayStation Plus has never delivered ever for me.
The main factor that people buy PlayStation Plus for now is to play online, and that is so outdated and crap.
That's so stupid.
And
Like, I
it
was
is so dumb.
honestly mad when I saw that charge because I'm like, I don't need PlayStation Plus. It's like
But now
I've
you
had
have it, so start paying more attention to the games that are coming.
Michelle, I check in on it almost every weekend. Okay, it's part of my routine. Okay, I turn everything on. I go to the stores. I see what's
so
new
now
and
your
all.
routine can continue. You turn it on. You go.
I know.
another year.
There's nothing here.
But the most
All right.
fun I've had on PlayStation Plus is playing like old God of War games and shit like that. Like they've rarely given me anything new and worthwhile that I haven't played.
That's been the topic for since the PS5 came out. They haven't released anything.
No.
There's been nothing substantial from them. If anything, this state of play has been the best one since the PS5.
Yeah, but none of
release.
that shit's on PlayStation Plus, Ryan.
No, I know, but I'm saying like they haven't including PlayStation. They haven't given anything substantial.
But
to
when
users.
they give us a meaningful PlayStation Plus game like a Spider-Man or whatever, I'm like, well, I played that a year ago. Like,
as did most people with a PlayStation.
Yes.
That's the thing. Yeah, there's nothing of value there.
right.
Yeah, that's why I canceled it before they increased it the second time. Like the very first time they increased it, I said no, that's too much. I don't even use it.
Yeah, it's just a Game Pass is way more interesting.
Yeah.
Day one.
Well,
Phil.
our friend Jason Schreier, who used to write for Kotaku and now writes for Bloomberg, who has us all blocked on Twitter because he hates us, wrote an article saying video games need to be cheaper. He said there are too many games. And, well, this was before your time. One way to get out of the video game industry funk is to recognize that players aren't spending $70 on games. I think that's not true. They are, just not on the games you want them to.
On good games. Good games. Not games for modern gamers.
Right. And so he said it's because there's too many, but I mean, in a way, it's because there's more competition. So people are going to spend their money on the games that they want. People are willing to spend the money. So...
But we've had this conversation about competition before, and even when there's a jam-packed month, if there is a good game that released at the end of the month, people buy it and they will play it.
What was that? Claire Obscure at the same time another game was out, like the Elden Ring DLC or something?
That was
Game Pass,
they both
Shadow
did,
Drop. Yeah.
So he said oversupply is especially killing indies. I don't know. I feel like more indies are
disagree
doing
with
better
that.
than ever.
No way.
No, he's
no
wrong.
way.
He's totally
if
wrong.
anything, everybody's got, or not everybody, but a lot of people would rather throw $20 on an indie game every couple weeks.
Well,
it's
listen,
easy.
there's no doubt about it that there's a shit ton of indie games that get zero attention, period.
Absolutely.
But if they were that good, we'd hear about them. We'd know.
Again, cream rises to the top, but there's, like, Michelle, go back 10 years, whatever, we never talked about these indies like we do now. Okay, we just didn't.
Not.
And there's so many great games being made by indie studios, and so he's wrong. It's just a different world we're in now because it's more accessible. People can use the tools they have.
It's more of a global market, and so they don't want to compete. That's all. Skate Story Hans is saying, yeah, John, you did like that demo. Skate Story is out, the full game that's been out for a while. I don't know.
I know. I should probably play that.
Yeah, next week, Rainbow Six Mobile comes out on the 23rd. I don't know. One of us should probably try that for a joke.
I'm on the wait list or whatever on Android.
I don't really know. Next Fest is going on the 23rd, so I don't really know what's going on gaming wise next week. It might be a good time to revisit something like
That's right.
Story or whatever. But I think we're going to get out of here. We do thank you guys for listening and supporting over on VideoGameOutsiders.com, where you get those weekly bonus shows, the 20-year back catalog, and you can listen in your player of choice. John, I'll be doing a John show this week, and we'll probably be doing a Micro VGO, which is like a little mini Video Game Outsiders. Ryan will be back in March, taking a week off. So have a good
Resident
Evil, some fun stuff coming up. Come on down to our Discord on VideoGameOutsiders.com, where you can win games from Loaded, giving away Resident Evil, and who knows what. I think Crimson Desert next month. And I think that's it.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening, subbing, all that. We'll see you very soon. Video Game Outsiders, out. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The year is 20,003. It's 20 years later, look at me. I own the motherfucking game launcher, yeah. Before me, there was nothing, I got a bankroll, I got a big roll, I got a big boat, I'm motherfucking Gabe Newell. I got a bankroll, I got a big roll, I got a big boat, I'm motherfucking Gabe Newell. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Flashback before me, you downloaded an EXE, but now I got you in my ecosystem, because I'm a motherfucking Gabe Newell. I got a big roll, I got a bankroll, I got a big boat, I'm motherfucking